Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Stranded Deep. Now we have finally had another update of this game and it is bringing a whole bunch of stuff. I even have a little list here that I need to show off, also the recipes for the different things. And as some of you guys may know, in these update videos I cheat a little bit. So I put out all the materials that I need right here and then I can craft what I need to show off. So the first thing, which is very noticeable, is this. This is the shelter, and if you go in here and you take a look at your vitals, you can see that there are now an extra thing, which is sleep. So you need to worry about your sleep, and if that thing runs out, then you can no longer sprint. So yeah, it's a pretty good thing to, well, to have a shelter or a bed. There's still a bed, and sleep or save. Here's the good part. You can choose whether or not you want to sleep or save, so you don't actually have to sleep. Even though that, well, it's pretty good for you, considering you now have this. Other changes are, well, pretty much on the fire spit, or the fire pit itself, because that is what has evolved a little bit. And if we go in here into the crafting menu, you can obviously see the shelter here, but we also have a new kind of looking campfire spit. I don't know if this one actually came in an update before this, and I just didn't pay attention. Then we have a hobo stove, which is awesome. A smoker, a water still, and a water collector. So yeah, that is why I have put out all of these things behind me so that I can craft something. I may actually have overdone it a little bit, but you know what, it doesn't matter. So I can show you this, because this requires a fire spit, which is a water collector. And you have to use, well, a whole bunch of sticks, some tarp, and a little bit of lashing, actually quite a lot of lashing. But you end up with this. And, can I? Yes, okay, there we go. So you kind of place it a little bit like that, which is awesome. So I think that you're supposed to hang a bucket here. Actually, there's two parts to this. I'll try to get some buckets and I'll be right back. Okay, so I interact with the spit to hang up a bucket, then I interact with the water collector to hang up another bucket, and you can see below the text here, it's kind of hidden, I guess, but in here, you can see these small little 5 drops. I don't know what they are good for yet, but I do know that you should be able to do this, so that all the steam from the lower bucket will go up onto this tarp here and make the droplets drip down into the other bucket, meaning that you have fresh water instead of salt water from the sea, which, contrary to popular belief, is not okay to drink just because you boiled it. I gotta say, it looks really cool, but I gotta make another fire pit because all the other things are actually depending on that. And yeah, as you can see, I'm cheating all over the place, but yes, this is sort of a showcase, not really the survival aspect of the game, really. So I'm just gonna gather stuff and things, and I'll build another spit. So right away, the best thing about this new update, again, I don't know if this was in an earlier update, but you don't have to put stuff on the floor anymore. As long as you have it in your inventory, you are pretty much good to go as long as you press C. And for those of you who don't know, that little yellow outline that you can see here on the side of the menu, that is the crafting area. So everything that you have within your inventory along with inside of this area, you can craft with, which is pretty neat. And there we go. Yes, okay, no, hey, don't roll away. I'm supposed to use you. Okay, right, so here we go. This is the hobo stove. And once you do this, you need a spit for that, by the way, but once you do this, where is it? There it is. Check that out. That's kind of like, well, I mean, considering the name, it should be a hobo stove, kind of, but it is a stove, so you can use the barrels that have contained some nasty-ass chemicals in their time to cook your food on. And why did I hit it? You're supposed to light it. Come on. I gotta focus on the campfire. There we go. All right, better. Much better. And here we have the legendary smoker, and this is probably one of the biggest updates in terms of survivability in the game, because now you can smoke your meat, which means that it's not gonna spoil. And well, it works just like the other ones. You just press fire down there. It's kind of weird that, yeah, there's a tree like wood right here, and there's fire beneath, but that's just what it is. Also, I'm pretty sure that that tarp is gonna melt any second. And the last part is, of course, the water still, and that is, well, I think that it's just rain, or at least kind of solar fresh water. Like, I don't know, but maybe it's supposed to rain on here and then you fill up the bucket and whatnot. I'm not really too sure, but I'm just gonna put it right there, so that is the only thing that doesn't really, well, require fire, so to speak, of course, along with the shelter over here. And I mean, I like the fact that they're putting so many new things in, and even the sleep factor here, which you also need to worry about, is Well, it's definitely okay. Okay, the sun is going down. So yes, I should hurry here. But you see here when I put up my arm that it's kind of tilted, and once I move my mouse, it also moves kind of strangely. Actually, I liked it a little bit better before. But then again, I'm not the one that should be talking about how this game should be updated and whatnot. I'm just the one showcasing it off, and I'm still not quite sure how this works. Like if these droplets are gonna fill up and whatnot. I saw the exact same things on the farming stuff in the last episode, and well, I guess that they're not filled with water like instantly. I don't know. It wouldn't make sense. But this was some more Stranded Deep, just a very small video in terms of showcasing some of the new things that have happened in the recent update, and I'm loving it so far. I should kind of try to smoke some meat, but I read on the page that it took 12 hours, so I guess that is a no-go. But yes, this was the latest update of Stranded Deep, bringing you all of this goodness and tons of other things along the way, like the sleep system, for instance. Also, there's a bit more focus on your thirst. So yeah, I think that's supposed to go down a little bit faster or a little bit more rapidly. I haven't eaten anything, so yeah, it's definitely going down faster than the actual food. But it's a pretty interesting concept that they're evolving with the entire idea of Stranded Deep. And quite frankly, I thought that they have completely deserted the game to begin with. But no, they are dishing out hot fixes and updates left and right. So Stranded Deep is alive and kicking. It definitely is. But thank you everyone so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Maybe this video was a little bit short, but I will stream tonight and there will be a different video out for that. So thank you everyone so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.